Good morning, Lawrence Lane here. Just want to express something that's on my mind this morning. Okay. Well, first off, I want to apologize for getting caught up in the tricks of politics, and that's pretty much what has happened. I allowed myself to get caught up in something that does not matter, caught up with people that do not matter, and do not have a true concern for the city here in Maple Heights. So I want to be clear. Let's talk about why I'm running. I'm running because I've been attending, actively getting involved in city council meetings for the last 3 years or more. I was asked to come over here and observe probably around 2021, so maybe a little bit more than three. And what I have seen actually shocked me because I live in Maple Heights. And I want to make sure that Maple Heights takes advantage of all the things that it possibly can. That was something that I definitely, I'm used to in a community where the services are there, where people take care of their property, so on and so forth. But what I've seen in Maple Heights shocked me. I've seen council members tell residents when they would come, if they had an issue and it did not comply or go along with the way that that council person thought it should, they would curse the individuals out, most likely. And it wasn't always a direct curse, but you can see it where the attitude was childish. They ignored the residents. At one point, one council member actually did say, F you, vote me out. And I watched them try to stop growth in the city. I watched them be combative with a successful mayor, and and I understand legislation, and I do understand how our council works. If we had a mayor that was not going and doing her job, if we had a mayor that went against the residents of this city, then yes. I see the council that was more focused on their district, where they actually hid things so that other districts could not see the trickery that it was involved. And listen, when they did have parties, they did have giveaways. If you didn't look a certain way, you were not part of that giveaway. I've seen a council that did not support all residents. I've seen a council that just played to their stronghold so they can keep getting elected. And I see it now. I see uninformed individuals a lot of times that just don't know. They like a friendship with this council person because the person, when they do call on some things, yeah, they may comply with that thing. But when the issues come up that you're concerned about, that they disagree with you on, instead of giving you a reasonable explanation or actually working to go and get that issue resolved, sometimes you're not going to get it. I don't see a council that's going to go outside of the district and try to work to bring different services in. I don't see a council that's willing to work with the other individuals that's on the council to try to find a resolution to even things that they do not agree with. I see a council that is very immature. I see a council that do not understand the importance of being in the seat on the city council, being part of this democracy. I see a selfish council. I see council members that pretend to do the job. They go through the political steps of what it was supposed to look like to be a politician, but they're not working for the people. They're not working for the people. And this is not all council, but this is a great deal of council. Here, look, let me be clear. I am not running for Lawrence Lane. I'm running for Maple Heights. Before I decided to get in this race, I thought about what needs to change. I thought about how I could be effective. I thought about what I could do. And if I did not think I could bring change to the city council as council president, I would not have ran. So this is not something that I'm doing because I want to be recognized. Look, everybody that knows it, they said, why would you want to get involved in Maple Heights Council? Because they know the negative energy that is there. They've heard about that. Certain council members have embarrassed us. This is not about me. This is about the residents of Maple Heights. This is about continuing the upswing, helping the individuals that are involved in city council continue to do the good work that they've done. It's been warriors there. You have some warriors that's just been trying to hold on in spite of all the silliness, in spite of all of the arguments. They've been trying to hold on. This city council that you have, they're known for throwing parties. They're arguing about monies that they did not even know how to go out and get without the mayor. 75% of all the legislation that comes through there is written by Mayor Blackwell. How is that? Check. They usually don't have a report. No, that's not a functioning city council. When they jump on a committee, that committee is for a hidden agenda. Look what they've done to our Democratic club. They've totally taken over. Look at the people that they've endorsed. Look, this is a takeover, Maple Heights. And what you don't know if you don't come to city council, and a lot of you I know you don't want to be bothered with 3 and 4 hour long council meetings. I understand that. But if you don't know, don't get caught up in what an individual is telling you. There's a reason that the mayor did not endorse Dana Anderson. There's a reason that the previous council president did not endorse Dana Anderson. There's a reason that so many people are endorsing me because they know me. Maple, I've been told many times, who is this Lawrence Lane? Well, this is who I am. I've been working for the individuals that have been suppressed in this community. The least of the least, as so many people think. I don't think that. I've been working for the people that need supports and helps in our community and helping our communities. For the last 30, 40 years, I have been working with individuals with intellectual disabilities, seniors, individuals that want to start businesses. They've come because I'm known to have had many businesses. I founded a nonprofit called Truth and Vision where we work with individuals with intellectual disabilities, seniors. I took an abandoned theater that had sat vacant for over 20 years. I came out, I developed that so that it can be something in the community that can help other individuals. I've supported areas that were under siege with poverty and different things that caused crime in that area. I've worked with Palenzic over in his area. I've worked over in Fairfax area where I bought a building that was abandoned, cleaned that building up and created a corner that was vibrant and beautiful. It's still there today. I've always worked in the community. I've always worked with the underprivileged. I've always worked with people that needs supports and just a hand up. I'm a God-fearing man. And I don't say that, and I don't care who say that God has no place in politics. For me, the only reason that I'm here is because of the Lord. I prayed first and asked, is this something I should do? I'm not here to bash anybody. I do not dislike anyone. But I do not think that everybody is fit to lead. And I think that that's a huge problem. Everybody seems to think that they are fit to lead. Look, I'm not trying to be anything but a city council president right now. And I say that because it's the least of a position when you're only there for the residents and not for yourself. So all of my lifting, all of my support will be to help the residents of Maple Heights. I will go out and try to find services that I can bring back and help introduce legislation that's going to create a more vibrant and positive community. That's my goal. I want to see Maple be placed in the top tier of cities in Ohio. That's my goal. It's not to bicker or discredit or pull down people. And I apologize if that came off that way. My goal was not to do that. My goal was to say they're using the same tactics that was used in our federal government to discredit individuals to get off of the things that matter in our community. In other words, they don't want you to talk about the issues. And that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the issues because those are the things that I am concerned about. You should be able to come to our city council without being afraid. And that's what I heard when I've been on this campaign trail. Individuals are terrified to come to our city council and have a complaint because they're afraid they'll get cursed out, totally humiliated. We work for you. And I think a lot of the council members have totally forgotten that. We work for the residents of Maple Heights. So there is a reason that so many people are backing me, because they know I'll get the job done. And if I can't complete it, I'll keep going until I find a way to create a team to help. I will put this first, and I will work my butt off for Maple. As far as all the other noise they want to talk about, let them talk about it. I'm not going to deal with that. My role and my goal from this point on is going to be to tell you how we can work together collectively to make Maple Heights a premier city. And that's why I'm running. So the rest of the noise, all of the attacks that I'm getting, this that I'm secretly getting, this poke at me, and I've been responding to, it stops today. Maple Heights needs transparency. Maple Heights needs to work with a council that's intelligent and that understands the difference between what a lobbyist can actually bring to support our community, usher in new businesses, to stop some of these LLCs from coming and taking over our communities where they can live in China, India, and other areas, and they do not even care about our community. That's what's wrong. How can we attract more families to purchase homes so that they get involved in our community? Those are the things we should be talking about. Those are the things that's going to destroy our community. Most of the corporations coming here do not care about your property. I've talked to people now that selling their property in certain areas because they say they cannot take it. We need more police here. We do. I would love for our community to be a place where thugs are afraid to come through here because they understand we have a strong police force. Those are the things we should be talking about. Now, if my passion comes off as anything else than the passion that I have for the city, I apologize. I do. But I am truly concerned about Maple. Now, I promise you this. If this turns out to be all for nothing and the same individuals are elected to those seats, you're going to see a change. Because one of the best mayors the city has had, she may leave. I'm not speaking for her. But if you keep getting beat up, if you keep getting badgered for a good job, why would you want to continue? You're going to see good people that you're turning away, and you're going to have the same results because the same results come from the same people that you have allowed to take over your community. People, please take the time to investigate. This is very serious. And you'll get your wish. For those of you who do not know me, but you choose to support that same individual that is dragging down this city, I will leave. I will get out of here so quick it'll make your head spin. Because I had to do the same thing in East Cleveland. When I watched those things, these same things occur. When I watched selfish people that did not understand it's about education, it's about businesses. That's right, good school system. It's about taking care of your residents. They did not understand that. It was selfishness and greed. I pray that that community finds a way to uplift itself, but I drove through there. It looks like a bomb drop. And nothing against the residents of East Cleveland. I'm sure that they want to see change. But change should have started years ago. Change should start right now in Maple Heights. Because if it does not, you're going to get your wish. You're going to have the council people, your friends, that person that only comes around when it's election time, that person that may play to you only and not play to Maple Heights as a whole, that person that is selfish, that person that think that they are God because they sit on the council seat, you're going to get just them. But if you want a community that works together, you need to find a city council that's willing to do the same. My name is Lawrence Lane, and these are the reasons that I am running for council president. Thank you. Maple Heights. It's time for change.